Let us now see types of random variables, right? So there are two types of random variable mainly, which are discrete random variable and continuous random variable. So the discrete random variables are the random variables which take finite number of values or countably infinite number of values, which means that there is a concept actually called countable infinite that you will get to study in discrete mathematics or in theory of computation. So infinite also have like two types, which is countable and uncountable. So either the discrete random variable takes finite values, or if they take infinite values, then it has to be countable. Okay, for now don't worry about this countable infinite or something, just worry about this finite. So they generally take actually finite values. Like for example, if I talk about the number of sixes in two rolls, if I'm rolling a dice, and if I'm doing it two times, then how many number of sixes are possible? So you will say either no six is possible, or one six is possible in two rolls, or two six is possible. So 0 1 2, right? Yes, there will be different probabilities regarding this 0 1 2, but yes, number of successes possible, which is 0. In two tosses there will be, in two rolls there will be 0 success, or maybe just one success, or maybe just two success, right? So these are the possibility here. Now let's just see what is continuous random variable, and then we will see the difference between discrete and continuous. So what is continuous random variable? A random variable that can take uncountably infinite number of values. So they take infinite number of values, and those are generally uncountable. Uncountable and countable concept that you will get to study later. For example, consider the experiment of choosing a point from an interval which is -1 to 1. So suppose there is an interval -1 to 1, and if I need to choose just one point in that interval, then since there are infinitely many possible values that this random variable take, so that's why I will say that this random variable is contiguous. Why? Because there are infinitely many possible values between -1 to 1. So let's just see one example. Suppose there is a classroom, and every student is just one outcome, or the sample space is all students, basically you can say. Now suppose G is one random variable, H is one random variable, A is another random variable. So these are the three random variables that we have. Now G is a random variable which is saying that it is mapping a student to grades. The grade could be ABC, let's suppose. And now H is one random variable which is mapping a student to a height. Now this height, for example, suppose could be anything from 120 centimeter to 200 centimeter. Anything means that it can even take any fractional values. So since there are infinitely many values between 120 and 200, so that's why you will say that this H is a continuous random variable. Now let's see this A. This A is saying, let's suppose it is mapping every student to a weight. Let's suppose a weight again could be 120 to 45, or 45 to 120, something like that, right? So let's suppose the weight could be 45 kg to 120 kg, and anywhere between the 45 kg to 120 kg, which means it could be 46.101, could be something like that, kg, something like that, right? So since there are infinitely many possible values between 45 to 120, that's why again this this A is continuous random variable. So see here, G is discrete random variable and H and A are continuous random variable. Why? Because G is taking finite values and H and A are taking infinite values. I'm currently not going to countable infinite or countable finite or like that. I'm just saying that discrete means finite and continuous means infinite. Yes, I agree that discrete means countably finite, and countably infinite also, and the continuous means that uncountable uncountable infinite number of values. So I'm not going to these definitions currently. So for now, just understand like that discrete means finite and continuous means infinite. That's all. Okay. So for now, understand like that. But yeah, once you know this countable infinite, then you can say that okay, discrete also take countably infinite number of values. But for gate purpose, I don't think it is required. Okay, the core definitions are required, I don't think. So let's just continue. Now, whenever a random variable that is given to you, then immediately ask yourself that what is the possible value of that random variable, which means what are the possible value. Let's suppose if you're rolling a dice two times, and if you're counting number of 6, then the possible value is 0 1 2, right? Number of 6 in two rolls, it was 0 1 2. Now similarly, for any random variable, you just ask yourself that what are the possible values for that random variable. Also ask that what are the corresponding probabilities for those possible values, which means let's suppose x can take value 0, x can take value 1, x can take value 2. Then also ask yourself that what are the probabilities for those particular values. So these two questions you should always be asking whenever a random variable is given to you, right? I mean, this is basically defining all the things about the random variable. What are the possible values and what are the probabilities of those values. Okay, now let's just do one intuitive question. Intuitive question means that it is not mathematical question, which means you just have to answer with your intuition. Okay, so they are saying, I have taken this from Stanford slide. So they are saying that write down the type of random variable in the following table. So there is a table that is given to us, and in that table you need to write down whether it is discrete random variable or it is continuous random variable. Let's just see if you can answer this question. See, what they are saying is that if x is a random variable which is saying the number of heads in n flips of a fair coin, so number of heads in the n flips, then it can take value number of heads in the n, maybe 0 head, maybe 1 head, maybe n heads. So these are the finite values it is taking, right? So that is why I will say this is discrete random variable. What about this? N is a random variable which is saying the number of people born in this year. So maybe the number of people born in this year could be 0. I mean, in this particular year in the country could be 0, could be 1, could be 2, but it will be a finite number. It cannot be the infinite possible values, right? It cannot be uncountable. It will be a finite number. So again, it will be discrete random variable. It could be a big number, but it will be a finite number, right? It could be 1 million, 1 billion, or maybe 1 trillion. Okay, it could be any big number, but it will be a finite number, right? Okay. Now let's see this random variable f. The number of flips of a fair coin up to the end including the first head. Number of flips of a fair coin up to and including the first head. Number of flips of a fair coin up to and including my first head. Okay, so you are tossing a coin again and again, and then how many flips you will be getting? You will be getting till your first head, including your first head. Basically, let's suppose you are getting tail, and then head. Then how many flips you need for the first head? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 flips, right? So again, this will be again a finite number. It could be any large, but it will be again a finite number. 1, 2, 3 like that, right? But it will be again a finite number. So again, this is a discrete random variable. I mean, see, this is an intuitive question. You don't need to worry about the answer and all. Like, this will be given in the examination, whether it is a discrete random variable or the continuous random variable. Don't worry about it. Okay. I mean, either they give you or they will give you the definition that it can take. Let's suppose they will say that finite or countably infinite number of values, or maybe they will give you the description. From that, it should also be clear. Okay. Now let's just see this random variable b. They are saying the amount of time I wait for the next bus in the second. So see, the amount of time, maybe I am waiting for the next bus, could be 0, which means like next bus is coming immediately. Could be 0.0001 second, could be 0.000001 second, like that. So there are infinitely possible values, right? Until infinity, maybe bus never comes. Infinity means maybe bus never comes, right? Next bus never comes. So that's why there are infinitely possible values, and that's why you will say it is continuous random variable, right? It is continuous random variable. What about this? C is a random variable which is measuring the temperature in Celsius of liquid water, right? So the temperature in Celsius it is measuring of a liquid water. So the temperature could be 0, and could be, like, range is given, could be 100 degrees Celsius, right? So it could be from 0 to 100. So it could be anything, which means it could be 111100003. It could be something like that also. So since there are infinitely possible values, that's why it is again continuous random variable, right? Okay. See, once you know the difference between countable and uncountable, then also you can say that these things are uncountable actually. But anyway, let's not worry about it for now, right? Yeah, discrete, and continuous, right? This is the answer. Discrete, and continuous. Cool. Now, this is one paragraph that was given at the Stanford PDF. So I just copied that paragraph. If you want, you can just read it out. This is the same thing that I just explained. Okay. Now let's just go to the next thing, which is the next topic and the most important topic, which is discrete random variable. Let's just finally start discrete random variable, and let's just see a few examples that how does discrete random variable looks like. So we will start discrete random variable in a new video. Okay.